Okay, so today I won't be sharing any tutorials, but some sort of a motivation as to how are the tutorials that I'm giving to you, the smaller ones that may seem not much, but then in this video I'm trying to tell you as to how I made something big with the little knowledge that I have. So here we go. So what you see on a screen, it's a website, a public one, that it's called offcamp.co.za. So this is a website that I have built on my own, but not really on my own, since I used a free existing template online. I mean, some of you may see this website familiar, that because it is, I have used a free online template from online. And then for example, if you scroll at the bottom, you can see that it says all rights reserved, designed by HTML codex. So if you can search for this template and you find it, let me see if I can try finding it here. So it is a free template that is out there. Okay, let me try scrolling here. Okay, I'm not seeing it here, so let me try saying more. Okay, it's somewhere in here, even though I'm not seeing it today. So yeah, it is an existing template that I've used from the internet. So, but what I'm trying to say to you, all those tutorials that I'm giving that relate to HTML, PHP, databases, things like that, that is because that is what I have used to make this a website a reality to what I wanted it to be. So just that I'm not seeing the template here, I'm hoping I was gonna find it easy, so that you can see what changes I have made on the site. Okay, let me keep on searching. If I'm not finding it here, I'm going back to the site. I think it's this one. Yeah, let me say live preview. Okay, I'm not so sure what's happening with my internet connection. It's very slow now, but I think this is the one. Yeah, as you can see, this website, it's directly it's the same as this one that I have here. This one says off camp, this one says hotelia. So, and many of you might be asking, so why do I still give people tutorials about HTML and PHP? That's because even though you were given an existing template, for example, that one is about hotels. What I liked about this design was with this template was the design, since the website that I was designing, it's related to off-camp accommodations. So they are all the same. When you are looking for an accommodation, you want to see what the place looks like, how it costs, contact the people, things like that, you see. So I used this template, but what you have noticed, the pictures are slightly different. Some of the text, it's different, things like that. And if you are a person who knows and understands HTML, if you are given a pre-existing template, it then makes it easier for you to edit and know exactly where to edit, right? So as you can see, the home page, it's index.html, but for example, when we then now go to search, it's now a PHP file. It's still the very same the template that I've used, but then what I did was to actually change the file format, right? So in here you can now select an accommodation, and then the accommodations that are available, I think there is one in Tijuana North. Let me just say Tijuana North, and then availability, let me just say all, rating all, and then let me just say search. Exactly. So now it shows me the results. So there are two accommodations in Tijuana North, right? These are their pictures, and then it tells you how many spaces are available, things like that. And this is not a number that was written in a in the script. No, actually it is a value that is coming from a database. Unfortunately, I haven't released videos where I'm talking about databases, but then I am trying to actually give you an overview that if you can try to understand all those small things that I try to teach in those tutorials, you can make something like this, right? So all of this, the values actually, if you can look at the number of spaces, the name of the res, the number of beds, bath, the locations, all of this is coming from a database, right? And then some of you may say, okay, this is not enough. Yes, you may like the picture saying, okay, I want to be in an accommodation that looks like this or like this. So you can go to more info, and then this more info will now talk with specifically with the accommodations. As you can see, this res carries 30 students. It has 50 bedrooms. If you do the maths, you can tell that, okay, per room there are two students, there is one caretaker, it's 18 kilometers away from the campus. So and these are the contact details of the owner, and then you can continue and look at the place. This is the gate, the front yard, front view, the shower, study area, things like that. So this is the accommodation, right, you guys? So all of this information, it's coming from the database, and there are things that I still need to teach when it comes to PHP. For example, if you look at this URL, there is id, it's equals to, and then if you know you have been playing with PHP around, you know that this is it's a global variable, a get value actually, right? So yeah, with the knowledge that I have, and the ones that I try to share with you guys over the tutorials, are the ones that led me into designing this site. And if you are a landlord, you can strictly go here, and then you can log in, or you can register an accommodation. So all of these things actually together, the HTML, CSS, PHP, MySQL, when you mix them together, you can produce something like this, you see. So yeah, I hope this was motivating enough for you guys to continue watching the tutorials that I give, so that you can also build something on your own. I mean, in nowadays, you are not really expected to start a project from the start. People who are already into the world of websites, they know that you can easily build a website in 2 hours. You can use what is it called, you can use WordPress, you can use web builders, you can use Wix, you can also use a pre-made templates to make things easier. So yeah, and what I used in this case was a pre-made template. I downloaded the template, added it, connected it with the database, and then uploaded everything here, right? So and then many of you may be asking, how is it possible for me to then host the website publicly, right? You must have a hosting company, The one that I use, it's AfroHost. I will link the link in the description, so that if you also want to create your own account and then host a website, you can do so. So yeah, and I will make a separate video talking about hosting if many of you are interested. But then here I just wanted to show you that with the little things that I share with you guys, they can actually enlighten you to build something like this, you see. So this I cannot say it's my work from the start, but then the template that I saw actually attracted me, and I was like, okay, it's gonna fit my project, and it's the one that I chose. But then if you do so, you must always make sure that you leave the credit to the guys here, right? You say all rights are reserved, designed with these guys, because it's the same thing as you are in varsity. You can't just write a research without referencing. You must reference, saying, hey, this is not my work, my work. Even those guys who use WordPress, I mean, at the bottom, if you can scroll, you can tell that there is a credit to the guys who developed that template that they decided to use. So yeah, I hope this was very motivational. Yeah. And I would like you guys to subscribe to the channel, keep on watching those videos, and if you have something specific that you would like me to talk about that relates to websites. I mean, I don't know everything, you guys, when it comes to websites. I just know some of the things that if I hear the word, I know that okay, this one is related to websites, but I've never actually engaged with it. And for example, I've heard people saying they design website using Pythons. I've never personally tried doing that, but then I've heard that it is possible. And then there are also people that use frameworks. I've never used a framework in my life. There are plenty of ways in today's world that can lead you into developing websites, but I personally, I prefer using things that are, I mean, technologies that can allow me to manually make changes to suit me the way I want. So some of the technologies out there, they can't actually allow you to have full control in what you want to do. But then that is why most of the time I prefer using HTML, PHP, because these technologies, they do allow me to edit as I want, things like that, you see. So yeah, I hope this was very helpful to you guys. And then yeah, you can ask me a lot of questions here, saying for example, the accommodations that exist in the sites at the moment are the ones that are for the University of Mpumalanga. Yeah. So yeah, but then I will try some other day to show you the code for this site, so that you can see how I edited it, things like that. Yeah, for example, if you can look at this search section and compare it to this website, they have check in, check out, adult, child, and then yeah, and what I did was to actually change some of the things here and there. It wasn't much, but then I wanted it to fit my project. So yeah, and then there are things that I also did not fully understand when it comes to to this template that I downloaded. For example, the recess, I think it relates to styling. It's something that I've never personally studied, something that I've worked on from the start, or something that I wanted to understand in details. So there are things that I don't touch in the template. I just touch what I know, that okay, here I know what I'm doing, you see. Yeah, but then I think says it's related to styling, and normally what I'm used to when it comes to styling, it's CSS. So anything else, Yeah, but then I'm also learning every now and then. There are things that I still don't know when it comes to websites. There is HTML. I may say to you guys I know HTML, but then deep down there are still a lot of things that I don't know with HTML. Same with PHP, CSS, JavaScript, my SQL, which I love. So yeah, but then I hope you guys did learn something, and then yeah, I'm thinking you guys now also have projects in your head saying I also want to build something like this, something like that, and I would like to be part of your journey, helping you where you seem to get challenges, things like that. So yeah, for example, okay, enough with examples. I think I'm gonna end this video. I've shown a lot of things here. So yeah, that's it, guys. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I think I'm gonna end this video now. And thanks for watching. See you next time.